What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about 1988's Die Hard. I'm pretty sure that's 35 years old or something crazy like that. That's insane. But this movie is awesome, and it is so very 80s. They're smoking on airplanes, they're smoking indoors, there's no fucks given. There's glass on the floor, he's got no shoes, he's running around. And Bruce Willis absolutely slays this movie. I've obviously seen bits and pieces of this movie on TNT or FX a million times, and this was one of those movies my dad would force me to watch as a kid. Like, sit down, you're watching this. And you're like, anytime you're forced to do anything, you're not going to enjoy it. But when you sit down and you want to watch something from beginning to end, I sat down Christmas Eve night and started it on YouTube TV, which is pretty much cable, and it was bleeping all the swears to the point where I was like, I really need to experience this movie in its entirety. And I stopped Christmas Eve and restarted it Christmas day or Christmas night, and went and bought it on Amazon Prime for $10. Not bad at all. I was like, now I can watch Die Hard with swears the whole movie. Worth it. And it was so worth it. I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10. It is 100% a Christmas movie, although it's not like as Christmassy with quotations as like The Grinch or the Santa Claus movies. Those are very Christmas central. Like they're about Santa and about gifts and about decorations, and they use Christmas lights as Christmas hats. Like, the only real Christmas hat in this movie is on a dead guy's body, and he says ho ho ho. But like, this is a Christmas movie. It's set on Christmas Eve. He's going to a holiday Christmas party, and it just so happens that Hans Gruber, Mr. Severus Snape, Alan Rickman. I absolutely love Alan Rickman in this movie, and every time he like has a monologue or something, I just hear Snape's voice. Turn to page 3. Like, he's just got that deep voice, but he plays a villain very, very well in this movie. Hans Gruber is terrifying. But I love just how engaged this movie keeps you, right? Because as soon as the robbery starts, you're like, oh shit, what's going on? And then poor John McClane here is running around, smoking cigarettes, taking out bodies, and he's like a cop on the inside, and they're like fortifying the building, so there's cops on the outside, not able to do it. Reginald Vell Johnson, Carl Winslow, his character in this movie is awesome. I love his character. He's Al, I believe, Al the cop. And, every time that John's radioing to him, he throws a body out a window onto the cop car. He's like, welcome to the party, asshole. Like, the whole movie's got some great one-liners. And, obviously there's the parties in the vents. He flips on the lighter in the vent, and it gives it light, it seems like a real shot, and it's just great. And he's sitting there, he's like, come up to LA, she said, it will be great, see the kids and have a Christmas party, she said. He's sitting there like talking to himself, but he's bitching about his wife and shit, and he's just like, I'm in a fucking vent, god damn it. Like, poor guy. But every time he's on the walkie-talkie with him, he's like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And then later in the movie, Hans Gruber goes, what was it you said earlier? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And he starts laughing, pulls a gun out. Pew, pew. 2 for 1. It's a badass movie. I don't care what anyone says. If you don't think it's a badass movie, you haven't seen it from start to beginning, and you don't know the story, because the whole story is awesome. And by the end of the movie, when the wife slaps the news guy for going into their house and putting their kids on the news, I loved it so much. But 8 out of 10, and maybe next Christmas the score will go up. But this final little shot of Alan Rickman, and he's falling at the gun, so great, so great. Love this movie. Hope you guys loved it too. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and ending 2023 strong. We're going to have one more movie review, and then to start off the new year, New Year's Day, we're going to have a Comically Boston on Monday, per usual, to start off the year, and we're going to be breaking down What If Season 2, all the episodes, and recapping all the greatness that happened there. I just finished the season finale right now, and it is awesome. So go check that out, and I'll see you guys Monday. And stay tuned for the next video. We'll be doing a movie review. Tomorrow comes out for Rebel Moon, Zack Snyder's new movie out on Netflix, and I have some thoughts. So stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you in the next video.